Okay, now that they've driven past at the very optimal timing, I will hopefully begin. I meant to do some playing for this over the weekend, but I didn't feel very good, and I didn't think anyone would want to hear that. Good times. Hello, Dee Dee. Very keen there. What was I doing? Well, my progress last week was I went from that to that. Yeah, lots of progress. Still trying to work on the defences for the town. Last time I was rushing to get a map finished off so I could end the stream. I have beetroots. Can you get the FXP? There we go. So we've got quite a bit of defensive wall. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna continue bumbling on, trying to make some progress. Not really got any particular plans for what to do at the moment, but I will see how I get on. I have another village I want to go and try and get some stuff sorted out in, but as I started in the desert, I'm gonna persist. Okay. Right. I need to pick up all the saplings to replant those. Unless they've all... yeah, they've all connected with the other trees. Great. Okay, well in that case then, I guess I'm going to cut down all the trees. Not my inventory, I've not currently got any space. Braining. I might play some more on my main channel on the Short for Thankyou server, as it's not really suitable for my general audience. Yep, I am picking up stuff. Good. Braining. I'm being really slow and the traffic seems really loud today. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or not. Oh, it's nearly night time. Okay. Should get around to build myself a house. There we go. So once I have some more wood, I was going to make some houses. because I do like wooden houses in this game. It is a pleasant aesthetic, for me at least. What do I need to get done? Well, it's daytime. There's a big space here without an out in it, so I'm thinking of building some houses. Let's make some nice ones with contrast. So if I use torches to plot it out, there we go, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's aligned to that house down there. Alright, I can work with that. So no, not that way around, that way around. Don't have too many torches out yet. So I'm thinking of building, well, I'm going to try and build nicer houses than I generally do on here, because I don't want it to be an eyesore eventually, because that's not, you know, productive. 1, 2, 3. Who's this a house for? It's kind of a house for me, isn't it? So I can make it a bit more flexible in what it has going with it. Now it's all going to be wood, so hopefully this will. Well, what I'm doing with this playthrough is I'm trying to avoid making stuff if I can get it from villagers, so I don't, you know, so I have to build up the village as well, because it's mostly in my own interest, as generally in later game, it gets point quite quickly where if you want to get stuff, you've not traded with any of your villagers, so you're just kind of trading with them to trade with them, rather than because you need stuff, or because you need stuff that they don't currently sell, if that makes any sense, and I'm not just rambling incoherently. Rambling. Guess I'll harvest all this wheat, as I'd already started. Okay, as the wheat harvested, I could probably go for the potatoes while I'm here. Potatoes. But I do have a villager who is selling me iron tools. I just need to get the cash to buy them, which hopefully this potato crop's gonna do. Well, a little help at least. Okay. Need to clear out my inventory. But I'm building a house, so that will be what that's for. Or is it? I think it's this one. Maybe. Ah. I really don't have any inventory space, do I? Alright, what are you buying? Potato seller. Potato buyer, rather. Potato celery's me. Oh, that's me slightly closer. Guess I'll go and plant these somewhere outside, just so they're growing. There's a creeper pit. So just over that hill is another village, which is convenient, I guess. It's quite a sunny day here, that might be a problem if it moves onto my monitor. It doesn't normally do that. It's not been sunny for a while. Haha. What am I doing? Harvesting beetroots, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to think of anything that would be helpful to add at this point, other than I'm just going to be planting crops for a few minutes, I guess. No, minutes, seconds. That didn't take long at all. I'm going to try and wait for the whole field to grow, make it much easier. As it is a complete field, at least. So, I have enough beetroots to sell. Do you buy beetroots? You do. Excellent. There we go. There we go. And making stone tools is faster. And yeah, I've heard the weather in a bunch of places is surprisingly terrible for May. I know Canada's got, well, Canada and Northern America, well, Northern US, have like snowstorms and stuff, which sounds interesting. Well, I've apparently decided I'm going to use oak for this building, so I guess I'm going to use up this stone axe. Yeah, the grand tour on the SFO server is going nicely. That's primarily Dom's work. He is a very enthusiastic miner. Fortunately, in my bit that I'm helping with, I've hit a massive lava lake, and I'm not sure if I should drain it or what's it called? I'm being really slow. Turn it into obsidian, that's the one. Where do I want my front door? Left or right side? Side's near a town. Let's go there. Should I have done my foundations out of stone instead of wood? Probably. Am I going to go back and change it now? Not at the moment. Yeah, no, hopefully I'm going to try and get back into doing more regular content on here, and some more CAD work streams on my main channel. As I have a whiting I am editing from its predecessor. And I had got it all drawn out correctly, and then I realised that it is not the right size. Because a whiting is 30 inches longer, which is just shy of a metre in metric, and that's kind of a problem because that's quite a big change. Is there gonna be a bed available, or have I made bad decisions? There is a bed. Yep. I say I know how bad it is using using not even stone tools, but I can buy iron ones as long as I trade with them. My plan is to get a few more tool makers when I can. Well, there's a jungle log. I might as well use it for something. I bought jungle saplings and then the tree didn't give me any more. I'm trying to stick to the 3x3 aesthetic, but I'm gonna do not all of it on a grid because as long as the town's nicely lit up, it shouldn't be a problem. Right. Do I give myself a back garden that's inside the wall or not? I could do. I think do I want a back garden or do I want a back, like... I could go even further out the back. Wouldn't be difficult. I think I'm going to make the top floor a different shape, so it's a bit asymmetrical. Make more sticks. Make more fence. As the fence that goes all around the village is slowly getting there. Yeah, I much prefer spruce personally, but I don't see any spruce trees around here. I forgot how bad wooden shovels were. Is that far enough? Yes. What am I doing? I've got more wool done. I have not enough wheat to make more cows. Yeah, all the tools being made of oak is somewhat odd. Does make it a bit simpler though, otherwise you end up with a lot of different types of the same thing. I have loads of dirt. I could make more farms. Just turn the inside of the village from a desert into not a desert. I don't really plan too far ahead on what to do with this, as I was a bit asleep last time I was streaming, which isn't optimal for getting anything done. So I need another barrel and another few grindstones. I've got a big space here that I want to build some houses. I should probably try and make it a bit more organic rather than my normal everything very much in a specific place. Alright, let's use up this wooden axe. I'll start using the nice metal one. I could just put another block down rather than just bouncing, but there we go. That took a while. I have a sand block. There we go. Right, let's cut down all these trees. Hopefully my leg will wake up again, as I shouldn't have managed to have my leg fall asleep already. Not been sitting down that long. Okay. Gonna make as much fence as I can. Now that I've got my tree farm working nicely. Oh, it's so nice having not wooden tools. So yeah, sometimes I get a bit tired of the efficiency pickaxe on, well, when you get an efficiency 5 pickaxe and you try to mine like netherrack or something, because it just blurs, but much prefer that to this. The iron golems are about. Now in theory, as long as I sleep at night, I don't have to worry too much about the defence of the town, but once I have defences for the town, I can stop sleeping at night and start doing more stuff, giving me more time to do building and things. Because if you harvest materials during the day outside, you can come back into the town at night and build, potentially. Should you want to. There's a lot of saplings over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's going to be difficult keeping everything to a rigid grid when all the buildings don't. Excuse me. But I'm going to try at least with some of them. I've nearly got a full stack of these logs. Excellent. Let's keep going. And while they're all growing back, I can go and do something productive. Yeah, it's a pretty useful town. It's got most of the required merchants. The only ones it hasn't got that I would quite like to have access to are ones that require things I do not have. And until I have some zombies to kill, I ain't gonna have iron for a bit, because I'm gonna try and avoid mining against my own, better judgment. Also, until I can get stone tools, I can't actually mine iron, as I discovered when I forgot that wooden tools can't mine iron. I only tried to mine one bit though, so it's not too bad. No, once the villagers have got stuff they want to sell, I will start moving into just doing stuff, because I'll be able to replace tools nice and quickly. As losing all of your gear and then having nothing to rebuild with is inconvenient. But if you can just go out and buy all the tools you need, then you know, more flexible. Alright then. The trees are starting to regrow already. Plenty of saplings to come and pick up. I think my decision has been made for me on this one. Because until I can get more jungle wood, I might as well have a garden. Don't know what I will put in this garden yet, but I'm sure I'll find out. Possibly flowers. Could grow pumpkins in there maybe, so that the villagers don't trample my crops. Should probably make a bunch more fences. Now, turn that into a stack of planks. Make as many fences as I can, and then the question is, where do I put a staircase in here, or should I have a ladder so that the villagers can't access my bedroom? I should probably use a ladder. Alright, I'm gonna need some blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I'm drawing a complete blank. Why am I doing this? Oak. Logs. Okay. Need more torches as well soon. Eventually terraforming will happen, but when I've got better digging tools. As at the moment, as I'm sure people have noticed, these are not very good. Also, I could probably make that inside the town eventually, but priorities. Should have sugarcane enough to sell soon. torches out. 1, 2, 3. The free interval means you don't get too many dark spots, especially if you have a complete grid. The problem is the complete grid looks weird and untidy, as is most of the problem with the Grand Hall on the other server, because we start putting glowstone in the floor, which helps, but that's because it's a a big ornate mine as opposed to a town. It's kind of weird to just have torches on the floor everywhere. But I've had some success with building with prismarine, so that might be useful going forwards. I'll just need to get all the required gear to beat the Guardians. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, I can count so far. Where did I mess up? Because I probably did at some point. One, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Bit of a jump there. Oh, excuse me. I'm sniffly today for whatever reason. Well, there is a fence going round 4 sides of the town now, so that's something. I have 2 wheat. I can propagate cows. I should better start harvesting them for their delicious leather. There's grass. Crops are starting to build up in good numbers. Just finished cutting down this tree I started last week. Yep, that's all of that tree. Good. Plant some trees. This goes surprisingly a long way. Oh look, wild beef. Hello. yeah, well, I hope people had a nice weekend and what have you. I'm just watch some of the Monty Python films, so my apologies if I'm humming any of the music. Watched The Life of Brian and the Holy Grail. There seems to be a lot more saplings when I play on single player than multiplayer. Guess it's entity limits and that. It's nearly sunset. Shrek intensifies. Then this massive area over here is going to get probably some farmhouses built on it, so I can actually have proper ornate little farms. Should probably prioritise building farms as they are the most useful initial thing. And my LCs are for making sugarcane farms and just have it as, you know, wasteland essentially. Essential wasteland. Oh yeah. That doesn't sound like a conflicting statement. Remember that one from Borderlands? The Wildlife Exploitation Reserve. Cutting down some trees, lots and lots of trees. Let's hope I don't get struck by lightning. Kill enough leather-based animals. I could make myself leather armor, but I could just buy armor instead. I'm pretty sure this guy wants to sell me iron trousers, so I could use them. Only 15 up, that seems odd. I have an odd number. There we go. Nice big puddle here. Quite a deep one. So I could use this stretch of land for that. Sells in lots of 24. I want to venture beetroots. You'll probably never run out of seeds for them. Well, I've gotten more, but not all of the thing done. Just make some storage boxes and just offload a bunch of this junk. So I was thinking about my kitchen. I reckon my kitchen there. Kitchen by the back door probably makes more sense. I reckon make like a little aesthetic kitchen. And just not have anything on the ground floor. Decisions. Now the question is, what do I make my second floor out of? Because I don't want to make it out of this stuff, acacia. Can't really build anything with this right now, can I? Didn't think that through. Use oak doors for some contrast. Oh look, oak trees. No, wait, that's not an oak tree, that's my... Could strip the oak. So I don't accidentally cut my house down. I'm awake, honest. Oh, I filled my inventory, didn't I? Everything is generating some kind of spare. Right. Saplings. Oak logs. Gonna get there eventually. Just being really slow apparently. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. If I put any workstations in my house, they will be used by villagers, so... There we go. Get rid of those. Get rid of some of them to him. To them. Not gonna judge, don't know. They just sort of villagers. Everything in this game is very androgynous. Apart from the chickens. Chickens are all evidently female because they lay eggs. I could make a book. Alright, so I need more emeralds to do that. I'm waiting until they get like a lumberjack villager or something. I'm nearly out of food. No, all these little farms I want to try and disband and make into like tidier, more aesthetic ones. This was a big tree. I shouldn't. Actually, no, it's fine. Just put it back. There we go. Not cut down the aesthetically pleasing trees. Can't get through there because that's how I decided that was going to be. Probably should put some stone slabs in my doorways. Nah, that'll look weird when it's not consistent. Paper! That's the thing I need to be doing. Right, cartographer. I think I saw him, there he is. I'm one short. He only buys string. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? That's the Fletcher that doesn't buy sticks. You do have a Fletcher that buys sticks somewhere. Come on. Gonna need more torches soon. Well, I'm sure this is riveting high energy entertainment for people. I need to find the Fletcher that buys sticks. Because that will be a way of getting some money. They've not grown. Who are those under there? Under the sea. Under the sea. There are guardians. And like crabs and stuff. Ah, cats. So I'm going to try and remember to let all the crops grow and then harvest them. Oh, I have 3 emeralds though, so I could check again if it's this guy. No, it's not. Gotta try and find the right villager that sells arrows and arrow related accessories. They'll want coal. Alright, it's the last of my bread, so... Right, if I have trees growing in one area and trees growing in another area, I can just cut down the whole grove of them. That will make it easier. Yes, I gather the lockdown is being slowly reduced, which will be pleasant. Hopefully I can get back to my seeing the osteopath and can feel better. So that will be very pleasant. As being what is almost equates to being a slug for the last few weeks is not helping anything. So, things that I could be doing. We're going to sugarcane over here, couldn't I? I mean, I've got a pond. Just need a shovel. And I should make some more grindstones. You're not the one who buys sticks. Where's the one who buys sticks? There was one. So I plan to try and get large amounts of money from him. Yeah, the armor. Spiders under the floor. So let's put the torches on the beams. There we go. Looks a bit more consistent. I now have some of the upper floor available, so I can put my bedroom back here, have my storeroom over there. Or I'll put my bedroom there and have the storeroom as that entire side. That probably makes more sense. And have this bit as a little latticed over area. Might even be fancy and use my shears for it. Yeah, if I can get some more flint, I can get another fletching table. And then I can get another, hopefully, another fletcher. Okay, it turns out I've not actually already cut many of those down. Got loads of wood. but nothing really to do with it. Excellent. I could make windows as a temporary measure. Conversely, make an entire stack of chests. But I've got no floor to put them on. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, why am I being so slow? I know what I can do, although it's not very... So, saplings, crop related, food related stuff, junk, and blocks. And suddenly my inventory was a lot lighter. So I need to get barrels so I can get fishermen, so I can get buckets. I need to get more tool makers because tools. I'll trim that branch off if I can. There we go, a bit of extra wood. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's getting dark. Can I find the right one? Oh, this is... really doesn't kind of fit in with the style of the town, but I'm working with what I got. What I have is vast amounts of wood. I'm still holding my shears. There we go. Right, so there we go. Nice little patch of trees. Trying to think of anything I could talk about, because there's nothing really happening. What even is dead air? Right, words, coherency, phrases. I meant to check if I had any thing going on. I have no notifications. Cool. That makes that next question a bit easier. Which is the, do I have any comments on last week's video of things that I should do? The answer is no. Excuse me. Oops. Don't have feather fall. Let's try not to fall to my damage. Oh, marvels. Oak trees, I'm pretty sure, are the most likely to drop apples. Yeah, no, I've recently managed to catch up on all my webcomics, so it's not even... I mean, you know, obviously the new pages when they come out is something to look forward to, but otherwise there's nothing really going on, like, anywhere. It's weird. Everything's just sort of slowed down or almost stopped. But yeah, I should be getting some more stuff, and hopefully once shipping delays have, you know, caught up again, I need to get some parts for one of my printers, as there's a little silicone rubber sock that goes around one of the parts to stop it, basically the heat spreading quite so much. And that has annoyingly, I think, torn apart on one of my machines. And I don't want to take the parts off the other machine to fix the better one, because then I end up with potentially no machines that work if I do it wrong. So I'm just going to have to wait, but it's middle of June was the earliest I could get it, or it was going to cost like 4 times the actual value of the product to get it expedited. I'm not quite that desperate, but we'll see how I get on with that front, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I still need to work out what wood to make the middle floor out of. I might have to use oak. Good, that's all been skimmed off of there. But yeah, if I use oak, that means I've got to wait until I've got the frame done. It's also really cold in here today. There's a breeze blowing right onto my leg, presumably from the back of the house. I thought I closed the window. Apparently someone has opened it again. Good times. So... I could leave that bit open, but I kind of want to put a doorway in. Can't put that there. Can't. The brain will catch up with the the action will catch up with the brain eventually. So that goes across there, which is what it should be doing. That means I can come up inside the workshop room, fill my stuff in it, and then have my bedroom off to the side. Good. Eventually I'll get somewhere coherent. Right. I need some stairs. I'm going to pick up all these saplings, because that's a lot of saplings. Oh, that's a lot of saplings, actually. And apples. The advantage of big trees. Oh yeah, one thing I've seen as a way of making taller trees is get one tree, use some scaffolding or blocks, whatever, to get to the top of it. Then so you clear all your leaves away. That was a bigger tree than I thought it was. Oops. I will actually demo it because I can. Wait till the next one of those grows. Use ladders, stuff like that as well, for the purpose. Haven't explained what the purpose is yet though, so that might be helpful. Right, I'm going to climb into my house and clear that out from the top, I think will be easier. Morning, Ash. I woke up very early, having fallen asleep in VC last night, so I thought I'd do something productive. Where's the wooden bits? I think that was it. Ow. I don't see anything. Oh no, that's... yeah, I did see one. He says you can't see anything as he is looking at the thing that he can see. There we go. That is a breeze and a half blowing through there. I'll actually go and put my yeah. I've got a draft excluder for my bedroom door because the floor is not entirely flat. So in theory, if I just cut down enough trees, I have a continuous food supply. So I need 9 floorboard pieces, which is... no, I don't. I need 9. I need 27. Half of 27 is 15 bits of wood. So if I'm not mistaken, that's slightly too many, but that's the closest I can get. Except it's not, because I need a hole in the floor to get through, don't I? Ow. Right, so I need a lot of glass in here at some point. But some semblance of a house has been achieved. It's quite boxy. It's going to need some glass. I can get red dye and I can get black dye, so that's me mostly sorted. I've got two crops that are stubbornly not growing. I can harvest them next time, I'm sure. I'm not going to lose out on not even a handful. A handful, I'm pretty sure, being 5. Because what else do you have a handful of? Fingers. Unless you have had some kind of unfortunate accident, or you have additional fingers by default. That's a fairly set number. Planting potatoes. Hopefully I'll be able to afford some new tools from these potatoes. But it's a plentifully big harvest. To make some more gates and start moving some of these farms. Sugarcane is growing over there. Okay, I was going to show you this thing, wasn't I? Right, as there is now a thing I can use. So you'll make a tall tree. This is good for pine trees as well, primarily. I mean, I don't think I've died yet. I'm not too sure. It's going alright, as I'm just being slow and not getting things done as quickly as I'd like. So there's another village not far away, which is something. Did that give me anything in terms of stuff? So what you do is put a sapling there. Then once it's grown, you can replace the piece of dirt with another piece of oak, and you have a taller tree, which is a nice way of making pine trees that look like pine trees. As at least most farmed woodland has all the lower branches removed at intervals to stop the tree growing weird. What am I doing then? I should be finding additional wool. Let's go wool hunting. By hunting, collecting. No particular special challenge, just my usual. Try and keep the, village integrity up so it's advantageous in the long run. But after I've got, the initial bit done, it's not such an issue. I think the sheep were just around this corner. I think. Is that a... That's a 4 high. Nice. Doop-a-doo. Yep. You'd think for something that's basically made of like organic spring that rabbits would be less prone to dying from falling. Yep, the other village is just over there. Gonna leave it alone for now. Do I want to try and bring these sheep back with me? I could have a go. Hello, sheep. Could I interest you in getting in the boat? And now I simply row the sheep to freedom. Whee! See? Much easier. Excuse me. I think I haven't got any sleep. I don't actually know how much sleep I got, because I don't know if I fell asleep or if I passed out. Good times. Not had by me. Is this just a really big bend in the river? It is. Okay. This feels further away. Ah, that was wheat here I missed. Right, so I'll go and collect that sheep in a little while. In fact, I could actually just collect it now, couldn't I? Oi. Oi. I don't have a sheep field yet, but I'm sure I'll manage. Oh, it's so nice doing this without latency. Hadn't meant to feed it though. Right, I have a sheep in the village. Excuse me. How many beetroots to sell? Oi, oi, come back. So I need to save up to get a map. Still stuck in that doorway. Weird. Right, compost bin. So until I can get buckets. I should be buying buckets. Right, I'm going to build a house over here in the morning. So I can get another fisherman. I'm going to build them a hopefully nice house. I'm also going to make myself a bed in my house. as I have the wool to do it with. Make a couple of beds, dye one of them red. And this can go up here. And I have my own spawn point. Good. I need to put a ceiling in at some point. Right, let's go with an inverse of the house I built earlier. So, this is the road. It doesn't really matter where I build it, as long as it looks tidy afterwards, and there's no weirdly big dark spots around it. 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm doing this one slightly differently, as I'm sure you've noticed. Planks. Don't use oak walls now. I've used oak for the floor. Could use the acacia wood, I guess. So there we go. Fits into the 5x5 without actually being 5x5. Find someone to purchase glass from soon, so I can glaze all of this place. That is the glass I do have at the moment. I need for maps. So yeah, trying to do somewhat Factorio-like logical problem solving. What do I need? Cash. How do I get cash? Crops. Plant crops. Okay. What do I need to plant more crops to get more cash? Water. How do I get water? Buckets. What do I need to get buckets? Fishermen. What do I need to get fishermen? Barrels. What do I need to make barrels look aesthetically pleasing and not just be in the street? Houses. What do I need for houses? Wood. What do I need for wood? Axes. How do I get axes? Emeralds. You know how I get emeralds? Crops. And it doesn't stop. It never stops. Good times. Have I missed? Yeah, I've missed a bit. Concerning burning smell? Don't think it's anything to do with me, fortunately, but... yeah, like I said earlier, hopefully have another CAD stream coming up soon. I might even do that today if I feel up to it. I probably should be getting some productive things done today outside of my computer. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? Clearing out the tops of these trees so I can get the saplings. Acacia's difficult. And there's suddenly a huge burst of leaves falling. Ah, the shadows are already clearing. Okay. This seems like I've gotten all the relevant bits. So, let's go back to building this house for the fishermen. One, two, three, four. Ash, if you think it would be advantageous for me to be in a VC, if you want to join, do let me know. Otherwise, I will not put myself upon you. Put a beam across there. Right, so that could be out there. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Kind of superfluous, but it should hopefully tie it into the pond a bit better. Put the bed there. Crafting table can go there. I'm going to need a barrel. To get a barrel, I'm going to need planks. No worries, I will sit in the pit. What am I doing? Planks, yes. And a barrel. Let's make some furniture. Do I make the furniture out of floor or do I make the furniture out of wall? Actually no, let's move that to the other side. So it breaks up the house a little more. There we go. I need more planks, aren't I? One, two, three, and I'm going to be one short. It's really dark in here. 2 oak pressure plates will be needed. And I guess some oak doors. Looks a bit weird. I don't know, I never understand why they never sleep in their own beds. It's kind of weird. Well, I have some bits of table. I guess I will put those there. Use an oak trapdoor for this one. Not trapdoor. Pressure plate. Right. There you go, got my own bed that the villagers can't sneak into and sleep in, meaning that I can't. So. He'll still sell me axes, I'm going to need a new one soon. However, I have beginnings at least of a house. Now, I'm thinking, I know, rare, calm down. So I need 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24 fences. Some ladders. And go up on the roof. Yep, and then 2 on each intermittent point so that they can't do anything too silly. I'm gonna, I guess, put one here. Otherwise they'll just try and, well, they'll probably still walk over here, but limited. Limited failure. Okay. I guess I'll put that across there. It's something. This will be the thing that my villagers will jump off first, I can almost guarantee it. So I've made that bit slightly taller, they will now choose to hurl themselves off of it. I'm taking this with me. You can't stop me! Ha ha ha! Nah. I guess that's gonna have to go there. Seems really cramped. Right then. They have their own food supply, but it's not very efficient. Let's run across the other village, see if they have carrots. And I'm out of energy. Oh, llamas though. I could get llamas. I need some slime, or some leads. And if leads be easier to get than slimes. Considering I live in a desert. Don't get many slimes in deserts. You know, they dry out, go all crunchy. Oh, it's donkeys! And lots of sheep. I might get lots of sheep. Ah, and more llamas. That's nice. And there's chickens. The chickens have laid eggs. Excellent. Lots of cats out here still. Let's delicately fall off this cliff. Carefully. There we go. Build a road out here eventually when I got some tools. Just got cows just in the town, you know, chilling. Pigs. You don't sell them. What about you? You don't either. That's a bunch of burning zombies. All the village is alive, so you know it's. Yeah, this was a nice village. It's got some newer buildings that I've not seen before. A lot of unemployed villagers, so I may have to do something to pull them over here. I was here for carrots. That's what I was here for. Nothing like leaning on your car horn to indicate that something is amiss. Right, I have carrots. Excellent. I also have wheat, so I can retrieve cows on my way home. This village will be a task at some point to come and tidy up. It's, here's a llama, there's a llama. And another little llama. Funny llama, fuzzy llama, llama duck. I believe that it's not a llama, twice a llama, llama in a car, a llama. Llama's llama, tastes of llama, llama, duck. I was once a treehouse, I lived in a cake, but I never saw the way the orange lit the rake. I was only 3 years dead, but I taught a tale, and I listened little child to the safety rail. Here's a llama, there's a llama. If you ever see a llama, kiss the llama on the llama, llama's llama, taste of llama. Not a llama, twice a llama, llama in a car, llama's llama. Yeah. I'm not awake enough to be trying to remember all that. There's a lot of llamas though. So many of these sheep I can source. Hello sheep. Come on sheep. That's it. Follow the nice orc with the wheat. I had a saddle. I could get that donkey. And I could trundle around at a relatively fast speed. Ow. See, the sheep make better decisions than I do. They didn't just jump off of cliffs by mistake. It's weird when you get sheep in a consistent line like that, where it's just like just one really long sheep. No, I should have done earlier. There we go. Sheep. There we go. So I can hopefully, once I can source enough iron, make myself a wool farm. Could probably make myself an iron farm as well, to be honest. That generally goes relatively easy. Why are gates never really functional? Oi. Get in the town before nightfall, or you will have a bad night. There we go. I can now make additional beds. Not quite got enough to do that. Well, I guess I'll see if the eggs hatch. I need to plant some carrots. But it's nearly night time, so I guess I'll go to bed first and then plant carrots in the morning. There we go. It has now become morning. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Yeah, it's not going to stay hoed for long. Could dig out more of this bit. Hello.
Hello.
We are joined by Ash, for anyone who's not familiar with what she sounds like. How are the doggos?
Okay. I'm just the voice inside Skog's head. It's just audible.
Yeah, it does this sometimes. Makes much better choices than I do as well.
Alright, I'm very tired. I got no sleep last night.
The upstairs wildebeest again?
That, and then, like, I kept wanting to lay on my side, but my ribs were squidgy, and then I couldn't sleep on my back, because my back was hurting, and then I kept being worried that I was gonna oversleep. For work, this is a bad combination.
Understandable.
So what are you doing in Minecraft? I'm gonna
Well, I
watch
wanna
your
buy a
first
map.
walkthrough.
It's not even really a walkthrough, it's more just a stumble around.
I didn't get to watch your first stumble around. I only watched of it. So you're in a desert?
Yeah, I've got a little desert village. And I'm just sort of doing my normal thing of, you know, get it defended, get villagers to have useful professions available to me. Do you sell food? You do. Excellent. Eat pies. There we go. So hopefully I'll get a villager to move into the new fishing house soon. There's just progressively more villagers building up in that corner. Put that in my offhand, just because I've got nothing else for it. So not really much is happening, and my map is obnoxiously incomplete because the town keeps going past this point and at the other end. So I actually really need 4 maps per map, but I don't have that many maps, so I'm gonna have to make do. Because I don't reckon I can get 28 emeralds a time at the moment.
He's not Dora the Explorer. He does not have the map.
I have a map, I just only have 1 map as opposed to lots of maps.
But is it the map? And does it sing the map song?
No. I have no idea what that is. I didn't watch Dora the Explorer.
Dora, it says, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. And then it says something else. I don't remember all the words.
That sounds dumb.
The children's show.
Yeah. That doesn't negate the dumb. Okay, so remember I was saying how if you grow a tree, it'll keep growing on top of dirt? You can basically grow a tree anywhere? Well, knock out that bit. As I say, it works better with pine trees, but...
Is that how you end up with ugly sky trees?
No, because you just make a tall tree.
No, but there's people that like put like, or just like a block of dirt in the sky with a tree on top of it.
I mean, there's like skyblock things, but that's a different game mode. Where you start with a tree on some dirt in the sky, but that's all you have. And then you can progressively make more by growing trees. I should probably play some more of that, but it's kind of weird in that it's not a obvious logic pattern to me, at least. So it's one of those sort of, you do the thing with the things, you know, the things. And I don't know the things. And my axe broke. Oh.
You have to go buy a new one?
Yep. So I've got sheep gathering in the town. That's going to be helpful later, as I now have a reliable wool supply, so I can make more beds. Why are you in here? Yeah. Well, I now need more emeralds. Now, what can I get first, is the question. So I want to start making the sugarcane farm, but for that I'm going to need buckets. And to get buckets I'm going to need a villager that sells them, and cash. This guy buys white wool though, so I guess I will start harvesting sheep as another source of income, of which to fuel my kneading tools. I guess, you know, it's the... if you have a game that just sort of has everything easily available, it's not so engaging. If you've got to work for it more, it's more longevous. Also, told you that would happen.
What?
It's just standing on the roof.
Don't jump. You have so much to live for. Skog's building you this nice.
I mean, at most he'll slightly hurt himself jumping off the roof, but it's just the inconvenience of, you know... It's like, really? I knew it would happen, but I didn't think it would happen so quickly. Probably go fishing, but I don't want to make a fishing rod until...
It was a bit of an odd contrast with the dark wood and then the white sand. The red wood kind of makes sense, but...
I mean, if I was making it out of dark oak, my house looks so ugly right now. It really needs a roof, but I need additional types of wood to do that nicely. Gib wool. Hey. So they have enough beds as far as I'm aware, they're just not using them. But that's one of the things I will go and make sure is tidy. At some point. So I have an emerald, which puts me slightly closer to getting more axe, so I can cut down more trees. How are the crops doing? Not ready, not ready, not ready. Not even slightly ready. Excellent. Let's go put some bone meal onto the carrots. Try and get a few more of them. And then I will introduce them into the town. Kinda not sure what to do. I should probably finish the perimeter fence, but I'm limited on wood.
Do you have everything you need for your village? Do you have cows? Do you have chickens?
I've not got chickens successfully, but I have cows, and I have pigs and sheep. Might make a chicken pit rather than just having chickens, I'm not sure.
Did you go explore your pyramid?
Yep.
Was there anything in the pyramid?
Some bits.
Are you making sure they can't climb over like they did on your last run
Yep.
through?
Otherwise they will. And then they'll hurt themselves or get killed.
Minecraft, you're pretty much single dad trying to take care of children who won't pay attention, like that guy. It's on that.
It's just
that
wandering
thing
off.
over there.
doing his own thing. Fort.
He's not allowed to have independence.
Might eventually, if I can get enough of them, just name all of my villages. I mean, independence is fine, it's just, you know, they'll be outside of the protection areas, they will get zombied. Which might be considered bad for them. I'm gonna need to put a... what's it called? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's like in my weird, kind of dazed sleep. It was like CBS puts really weird shows on their channel. I don't know why I watch like the stuff they put out.
I do not know.
There's like this show with like this family, and like they live like on a farm, and they're like like old school traditionalists or whatever. It's just really weird. They're like against their children like going to college or having like a personality or anything like that. I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that does sound weird. Is it bad that I kind of want to kill off these guys?
Which guys?
The green coats?
Why?
Well, they don't do anything.
And the nitwits.
Yeah.
You can make that pool nicer. It kind of looks a little eh.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a pool.
I'm planning on putting a sugarcane farm over here.
Also, I hope I haven't cursed or said anything bad. I don't think I did. I'm pretty good about not swearing.
I think it's quicker by hand than to use a shovel for sand. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've...
punched some sand.
Yeah.
Starting my last week of at-home work, and then next week I have to go back to work.
As your office is reopening.
And then closing.
Yeah, and then closing.
I was gonna make a terrible joke, but this is a children's channel, so never mind.
I could sell glass to that one. It's not a children's channel, it's just that so many children will watch anyway, irrespective of what I put, because it's Minecraft, that I might as well just try and not be a terrible person.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna make the terrible joke that I was gonna make. I was gonna make the like, my job will be over, and I'll be launching my website. I would never do that. I have this thing called morals and standards.
Yeah,
for
imagine using
myself.
Twitch as a platform.
I wasn't talking about
I
Twitch.
know.
I can't figure out Twitch. I tried to stream on Twitch one night when I was really bored, really late at night. Because I know nobody would watch YouTube if I streamed at like 10 o'clock at night. I couldn't figure out how to go live. Just couldn't figure it out.
Don't you just put your code in like with OBS?
No. No.
This village is quite big because of this building.
What is that building?
It's a church. So because this building's there, it makes the village fatter. Oh. That's where that guy's gone.
That's a pretty thing in the floor. I'm assuming you didn't make that.
No, I've not done much at all. Excuse me. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Ow.
See, I like the buildings that have the clay,
Terracotta.
It breaks up a lot of the just
Flat.
gray.
Yeah.
But the mixture of the wood with the sand buildings is a bit odd.
Yeah, well, it's the... I don't have the facility to make the sand buildings at the moment. Unless I rework them. Where are they? There they are. So I need... more emeralds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Let's continue harvesting sheep whenever I pass them until I run out of shears. Shears are so far at least quite economical. Carrots haven't done anything yet. Potatoes. Should have waited till they'd all grown. It's gonna get difficult. Also, I meant to be remembering that stripe farms grow much faster.
I'll
If
be
you
back.
grow,
I'm gonna go get my switch real quick.
yeah, if you grow crops in stripes, they in theory grow faster. In fact, if you grow them in a checkered pattern, they should grow fastest, but that's inconvenient to, you know, plant. Whereas stripes is more manageable. So I think I will start planting stripes when I do my next harvest. Oops.
Okay, try that. Anyone who is curious, I am playing The Crossing of Animals. I just paid off my 4th house loan. I think, is it my 4th? I think it's my 4th. It's my 4th or my 5th house loan?
I don't know. It's dark. That means there'll be zombies spawning in the village. Potentially. Make myself a new hoe.
That's kind of a weird gift to give me. I made my house bigger and they gave me a toilet.
Cool.
To thank me for my purchase.
Weird flex, but okay. Line 1, line 2, line 3. Right, I've started putting in stripes, so that should take effect eventually. Eventually my intention is to have all of the village crop patches be carrots, because they're the most efficient. But it'll take a while to clean the farm out, because the villagers carry many seeds. Well, I have enough wheat to sell, so that's something.
So why is it that the patch farms grow quicker?
I think it's just they grow better when there's not the same thing next to them. I'm not quite sure if that's still a thing, but I remember it being a thing. So if you don't grow stripes, it's better. I think it's to make the farm that is just, you know, one type of crop a bit less well, not less useful, I guess. I'm trying to think of the right word. Also, how many farmers am I going to end up with? Because there's, I think, more than there are farm patches right now. So I need to be careful who I trade with. Probably shouldn't have traded with that one. Are you stuck in? Maybe a bunch of villagers just stuck places. That
Their
one.
house is not big enough for them?
Oh, there are. It's just they're being difficult. Right, that guy's there.
A grand old time.
Well, I now have enough emeralds to buy a new axe. Right, now I need to save up to get a new bucket when eventually I can have a villager that will do that. Also, hello Bailey. I am in the process of trying to expand my village because I need more villagers. There's a new weaponsmith who also sells axes. I now have a lot of axes available to me, I guess.
Hello, Bailey.
I should make a field for these sheep now that I have an axe. Should I also sell that wheat? Yeah, I might plant a pine forest at some point just to better demonstrate it, because oak trees kind of look weird when they're tall. And there we go. Now, do I grow... Well, where do I put my sheep? Because I could put them all in the same part of town, but I want to kind of spread it out a bit more. Maybe put a little shepherd's hut next to the sheep field.
Yeah. I liked
And the shepherd has somewhere to live.
I liked on that one run you did where you had like the little houses for like the people next to. I think you did that one.
I've done that a few times. I know we did that on, I think it was Trex's realm.
Yes.
A little town with all the things in it, but it was really far away, so we never really went to it very often. It's a really nice place to build. It was just too far away to do anything with when you have to travel, you know, manually. I should probably have acquired that donkey as I've... Okay, it's quite late in the day. I could probably still get it, but...
Okay.
I don't want to get deaded. That would be inconvenient.
Nice.
I'll remind people once again, it is a 20-mile-an-hour limit outside my house. If you believe it.
Do not care. Skog.
I was going to make fields for sheeps, and to do that I'm going to need acacia wood. Oops. Didn't mean to axe that sheep. Hello, Frankie Plays Minecraft.
Hello. Welcome.
I'm currently just bumbling around trying to upgrade the village so it looks a bit nicer. Ooh, apples.
You are playing on single player?
Yep, single player. I may be playing on a multiplayer map at some point, but that'll be on my other channel. As this channel is frequented by people of all ages with differing sensibilities, whereas my main channel is primarily just people who are more familiar with my other stuff. Dip-a-doo. But no, at the moment the Shofar Otaku server has been very intermittent on its ability to be connected. It gets rather tiresome. When it's like, I want to mine this block. Okay, you can mine this block for several minutes. Oh, that's a really tall acacia tree. I should get some lunch after this.
I gotta move my entire house around.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. It's definitely night time now, so I should go to bed. Right, I need to get some librarians soon because I want to be able to get glass. And for some reason librarians sell glass. Gesundheit.
Sorry, my nose is just a little... It does this for some reason.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to run out of sticks anytime soon. I've got bundles of the things. Trees. Planting lots of trees. Shearing the sheeps. There it is. Right, what did I need wood for? Sheep fencing. Where should I put a sheep field?
I mean, maybe where the sheep already are.
I mean, I probably should. Let's have a look at the map, see if there's anything. Yeah, there's not really that much grassland. And you need grass for sheep, otherwise the sheep don't work. Guess I could put it over here, but I'll have to move this bit along. I need several gates actually, but I'll go with just one for now. One, 2, 4. Should do some shopping in a bit. Wondering if I should get anything interesting or not. As I've consumed most of my snacks already recently.
You
Well,
should get some caramel chocolate buttons, put them in the fridge, and make them cold, and then eat them for me.
why would I make them cold? Ew.
Because cold chocolate's really good.
No, it isn't.
No, kind of.
It's not meant
I like
to be.
when they like have a little bit of a snap to them when you bite into it.
Weird.
Sorry. Okay, maybe it's just with American chocolate then.
Yeah, not with chocolate buttons. They're meant to be soft chocolate. Otherwise, they're just sort of. I don't know. I mean, 'cause I know the Cadbury's ones, you can basically just melt them on your tongue. Oi. There you go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Fresh new sheeps.
braining?
Hmm?
Are you trying to think of something?
Eventually. Harvesting beetroots is currently the thing. I'll save some space. Hmm. So it's wheat, potato, 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 spare beetroot, potato, potato. Why am I being so slow? Right, potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. So that line is potatoes, that means this line is potatoes. And this line is potatoes. That full grown? Yeah. Alright, let's go and cash in all these crops. Potatoes! Anybody? Alright, what about you? Beetroots. Wheat. You sell carrots. Oh, I had a lot of wheat. Not a wheat. There. Wool. Let's try and get some pumpkin. That might help things. This is... Why do they keep getting stuck like this? It's weird.
I mean, they're just in a box in emotion.
Dip-a-doo. And so all that spare fence, which I'm going to try and quickly get planted before the sun goes down fully.
What's it called? Oh, do you remember how I was telling you that I've been trying to get a scorpion in Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
I haven't caught one yet. So last night, right? I find a scorpion before it attacks me. And I'm like, yes, I can finally get a scorpion. And I'm about to put my net down to catch it. And it jumps in the ocean. So I didn't get to catch a scorpion. It's like, what the? Ew.
Nope.
I'm waiting for the fishing guy to come. And I have the not fishing guy today. I have the sloth. And I already own all of the bushes that the sloth sells, so I would like the sloth to stop coming to my island.
Does nobody sleep in their own house in this game? It's weird. You know, you make someone a bed in their house and they're like, I'm gonna sleep in this house.
That person has a better bed. Maybe their house is just better.
They have beds. I'll say I'm gonna try and rework everything eventually, but I have 6 emeralds. I am gonna be having a nice time for resources eventually. Currently out of food though, so that could be an issue. Now in theory I should be making 2 pairs of matching fields because carrots and potatoes grow more plentifully than wheat or beetroots, so the wheat and beetroots need more crop space. I think they'd be bored by now.
Yeah.
Braining. No, never mind. There we go. Eventually I'll memorise what the town looks like as well. This chest doesn't do anything. Taking it with me. Hopefully that'll unstick this villager. Why are you like
It's
this?
He was like, that was my box. You took my box.
He's just stuck in the wall. It's weird. Maybe I'll be able to afford the full map soon. The house looks so dull. It needs a roof. But what kind of roof, considering it's desert?
Sand roof?
That look a bit weird.
What's the lightest colored wood that you have?
At the moment, oak. I could probably go and find some birch though. being slow. That bit needs to be carrots. That needs to be carrots. That's beetroot.
Are you gonna be doing the full 3 hours?
I'm gonna have a go.
I wish you were at 2 hours according to YouTube.
Yeah, I'd seen.
You're gonna try to discover. Have you discovered any of the new stuff other than the bees?
I think it's just the bees.
I know that there's like a mushroom world.
The mushroom stuff's been around for a while. They're just really rare. Alright, I'm gonna plant that somewhere in town.
And then there's the new stuff in the nether.
It's not out yet. Yeah, So I'm also planning to not go to the nether until it is out, so I can make use of it. Get rid of all these seeds. Do I need more beds? Is that my issue? Have I not reached the amount of beds required to get more villages yet? Worried about overcrowding that field. Haha.
Oh goodness.
They've completely destroyed the grass on that side of the field. Ooh, he sells carpet and lime green wool. Fancy.
Loaded. Kill it.
So this is the villages. So any villages that are not here can be a problem, but should make some houses just for the green shirt villagers. How are you still stuck up there? Honestly. Fine. Is that gonna fix it? You gonna learn how to get down now? Or are you gonna continue being a problem? It's a ladder. Do you not know how ladders work? Probably doesn't. At least he doesn't just throw himself off like they used to. So that's, you know, their pathfinding's been a bit improved. I have 11 emeralds. A luxury. I could buy some trousers when I can find one of these guys that sells them. Hey, we have a baby villager.
Yay.
Built something. Hopefully they turn into the fishermen so I can buy a bucket. I want a bucket so I can make plant things grow. So my villagers cannot get into this part of my house because the bottom of the ladder is missing.
What is it, baby? Got your bear?
looks to be all of the mature crops in that field. One. I'm not really saying anything, I'm just sitting here picking up potatoes. The fun never starts here.
In the zone.
Yeah, the potato zone. I need to get some food. I cannot live on potato. What are you doing now? You're selling apples. No, I've got apples. I'll eat apples. There you go. Nom nom nom. Bambino villager. Not got enough wheat to sell. He sells cookies now and buys melon. Have to wait till I find melons or pumpkins then I guess. I'll deal with that spider eventually. Potato selling, buying, potato buying person. Is that guy just stuck on the roof now? Oh no, that's the other one. I need to go to the other church. Look in the why are there more of you? Right. Fine, you don't get a plant pot anymore. Put it over here. There you go. Oh, we have a new fisherman. He doesn't have what I want. Okay. Just want you to have buckets available. Hey! Bucket of cod.
Nice.
Be free, little cod. And now I can grow things. All of the things. First bucket of water disappeared. What happened to my sugarcane? Farm number 1 upgraded. No, that's farm number 2. Never mind. And I just made an extra. I have more hose than I require. Oh well, I'll get through them. Right, and keep them all so they flow downwards, so if I drop anything it's easy to collect. Right, I might as well use up this hoe now. So carrots, 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 carrots. Carrots. Huh, alright. Hmm.
Huh? Did you do something wrong?
No, I just had a villager fall off something. What am I doing? Should probably put something on the top of that tower so the villagers don't fall off.
What? Didn't you just put fence before? In between the little spaces.
I should probably do that.
You okay?
Yeah, probably. Alright, so potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. That. It already seems like the crops are going faster, so that's something. Should probably let them all grow out, and then I can harvest them properly. More baby villagers. I found some other way around the problems of my house. Carpet. Right. Okay, that should solve some of the. Why are so many of them over here, I wonder? There's a golem outside the village, though. It's inconvenient for it. Ah, dolphins. Stay away from me. They make weird crackling noises when you get close to them. I need to get that cod a friend, I think, at some point. Hey, just the right number. Let's try and go villager hunting. There we go, and there's carrots. Placing crops of carrots should improve the village in the long run. I think I'm gonna find wherever I put my glass and then call it there. Now the question is, where did I put it? Please stop selling me axes. I have lots of axes available. Yeah, sort of smite would be pretty nice actually. Haha, pull. Okay, where do I put my glass then? Because I know I had some. Unless I put it away? Just carrying it with me? I don't know. I made 16 glass, that shouldn't... Oh yeah, I put stuff up here, didn't I? Alright. I guess I will try and remember to collect that donkey next time, or I could try and get it now. I could try and get a donkey. I can make it a little house. Right, let's quickly try and source a donkey. Trying to get killed in the process. By potentially large birds or something silly. There's a thing I'm wondering if they'll add at some point to Minecraft is birds. Sort of, you know, like generic birds. I don't remember which game I've played has them. I think it's... I'm thinking of Don't Starve. That one just has the birds. Also, does Autonauts have birds? Morning, Stephen. Hey. Donkey gang. Gang. Well, that's not the right way. There are many llama. Well, that did not take as long as anticipated, which I probably should have, you know, expected. I mean, it's a donkey. Now all I need now is a swamp to keep it in. Well, half a swamp, potentially at least. Can I jump the gate? Can the donkey jump? No. The donkey is also wide. How did you get out? Hopefully my donkey won't wander off in the night. I could potentially try and put it in the sheep field or something. I could park it with the pigs, actually. That would be tidy. That's next to my house. Well, I now have a donkey. Well, this map doesn't look much different at all. Yeah, I think I should be calling it there shortly, so thank you to everyone who's watched. Hope you've had a nice time. If not, then, well, that's unfortunate. Put in the comments what I can do better, I guess. Right, there we go. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will try and get more done in the next few days. Bye.